Okay, so where are we?
We're in the Ulster American Folk Park.
And this one-room house here,
This is known as a single room cabin. It is the original house and it was brought from Park in County Londonderry. It was the home of the Devines and he would have been a labourer to the local tenant farmer.
would this be typical of a house that people would have lived in pre-famine times, or?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This house actually is 1798, but because houses in our park are mostly of the 1800s, we just forget about those first 2 years.
Okay, I see. And the windows and the doors then were added, they said later in,
Yes,
in
they
time
were
in
late.
the 1800s sometime.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
They would have used a holly bush or a hawthorn bush to stop the gap.
And that was it.
That was it, yes.
And just looking around, there's a lovely fireplace, and what's this, the bastable, is it?
That's the pot for boiling your potatoes in.
And that's what you were saying, everybody here at potatoes,
Yes.
morning.
Noon and night.
I
Morning.
see.
Yes. But of course they would have had their potatoes in the lazy beds. The lazy beds are located there as you go out of here on your left, and that would have been their main supply. But of course you've got fish and rabbits out there, only you just don't get caught.
You don't get caught. But if you had them, they were the extra bit of flavour on the food.
Yes.
And we were just looking at the bed over here as well. This is where people slept?
Yes, that is known as a pallet bed, and that's where the children would have slept. Of course, back then we would have had more than one pallet bed, and they'd have been stacked up against the wall during the day and then spread across the floor at night. And Mum and Dad, they slept here in the outshot bed, usually with the youngest child.
The outshot as in coming out from the wall?
Yeah, yes, because it's outshot from the main wall.
Oh yes, there's a little lean-to there.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. And you know, people left these type of houses, did they, during famine times then, to move to a different country or to emigrate or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them just went across to England or Scotland from the house like this, because you needed to go any further, you needed money. And your ticket at that stage was £4, which was quite a lot for a labourer, because he was maybe only earning £4 in a whole year.
So where would they have got the money? So they'd go as far as they could.
They went as far as they could.
Maybe to Liverpool, maybe to London, and then from there on again.
From then, yeah, that was usually the way they worked. Whereas if you were a tenant farmer, like the Mellons, you had some money coming in, so you were able to go direct to the new world. But if you were a labourer, you had to do it in stages.
Stages.
Yes.
And what you're wearing here would be typical of what people wore as well?
Yes.
So the bonnet and
the apron.
apron.
And the skirt, yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. And you're Mrs. Devine.
I'm Mrs. Devine today, yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Devine, for bringing us into your home.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thanks.